Hey y'all, welcome to this channel. I'd like to say that this is going to be a reading for the sign of Pisces, and wherever your placements are of Pisces, this is your reading. And time and tarot are always in flux, constantly moving. So whenever you see this reading, it will be the right time. There will be messages in this reading for you. Now, please take what resonates and don't manifest the rest. And I'm going to be looking into, sorry about that. I'm going to be looking into all of your experience, Pisces. I'm going to do a Celtic cross, but I'm also going to pull for your finances and career. I have a deck specifically just for that. I've got What's the Tea? So we're going to find out some gossip and and I've got a ton of other really cool oracles that I'm going to pull for extra guided messages. Now, I keep having an itchy nose. That is super weird. I just turned on the camera and it started to itch because when I started to channel in Pisces energy. So what a riot. I don't know what that has to do with, or maybe somebody's nose out there is itching with this message. I don't know. But all my decks are pre-shuffled, Pisces. And I just want to let you know that each month I do a giveaway. And I would love it if you would be a subscriber. So that means you would be included in my potential giveaway winners, that they get to have a personalized reading for me, which means you can ask a few questions and I'll answer it via Zoom with a tarot. Or you can pick to have birth chart interpretation. I've been practicing astrology now for over 20 years and I'm very good at it. And I also give away free tarot decks as well. So subscribe, join the family. I'll give you an incentive to do so. And once you see how great the messages are for you, I'm pretty positive that you will be intrigued and definitely stay. That being said, Pisces, I'm going to say my little prayer for us to begin. To the guardians of the four corners, Father in the sky, Mother in the earth, angels, ancestors, sacred ones, I invite you here now to assist in this inquiry for the collective of Pisces, so that the messages are guided by your divine hand, and see to it that we are protected from any kind of meddling, from any lower frequency turbulence. And as always, we are very honored and love you so very much for your support. And thank you. And so it is. And so it is. So I'm going to get you an angel number, a divine angel number, to see you'll be able to use it out in the world, whatever this number comes out to be. It's going to be a guidepost for you. So whenever you do see it, you'll stop and remember what you just heard, who was talking to you, what was going on at the time that you saw the numbers. That will tell you. That's a good way for you to decipher what the message is from the divine. What's Pisces? Okay, well, I love this. 0, 0. Pisces, angels are asking for your attention. Open your eyes, listen, and think about everything that is happening. Trust your intuition and follow their guidance without any delay. Focus inward through meditation and prayer. I am observant. Angels are telling me that you need another one. Angels are telling me that Pisces needs one more. Oh. 777. And you actually got 2 more. Wow. Okay. This is really crazily cool. It's 5 sevens in a row. So your first one's 77. And then 777. But that's badass. So 77. It is time to move on from the old patterns, habits, and fears. Now is the time to walk in the direction of your biggest desires and ambitions. Now is the time to be bold and to be brave. 77, I am brave. 777, your purpose flows from within you, and everything that is unfolding or being revealed to you is part of your purpose. A state of peace and calmness in your soul. I am in the flow. So no matter what the turbulence in the outer externals, if you have a place inside of you that can never be disturbed, that is absolutely in protection, and regardless of the external world, whether you're having the time of your life or you're in the depths of despair, there is a channel inside of you that cannot be disturbed, that there is a peace and a surrender that you are capable of accessing when things are going in ways outwardly that you'd rather not be thrown in the mix of, and you find that place inside of you and you know that you're safe, you're protected, you're not alone, that you have a direct line of communication with the unseen, the powerful angelic and ancestral realms, and that you are able to access them at any time, and that you also know that time and life are all illusions, and that there is no after, quote-unquote, life. There's just life. And then when you drop this body, slip this skin, that it goes on. The essence inside of you has never been put out and never will. And you'll always be able to experience love and not be grieving or mourning for someone or from some event. So, okay. 8-8 at the bottom of the deck. It says you are on the cusp of a prosperous and abundant spiritual life. You will find numerous opportunities for success and achievement, all of which bring financial and material abundance into your life. I am wealthy. Those are beautiful messages, Pisces. I am wealthy. So then I've got the sixth sense, sixth instinct. Excuse me, I said it wrong. So I'm going to get Pisces message for this deck. This is for the collective of Pisces. Pluto. The urge to penetrate the depths of experience and experience renewal, deep transformation, regeneration, and evolution. Pluto. Artisan. Skilled craft worker who makes or creates material, objects partly or entirely by hand. Wow, that's beautiful. And as you see, that rope is in the infinity symbol. It's an 8 sideways. And and I love that. And you did get that number 8-8 at the bottom of the other deck. And Pluto rules Scorpio, and Scorpio is the 8th house. So, and then you've got telepathy. Telepathy. Sorry. I'm just laughing at myself in the pronunciation of words. Telepathy. The ability to transmit or receive thoughts supernaturally. Well, there you go. Yeah, you've got this in spades. I know my fellow Pisceans, and I know that you are able to definitely be a conduit to the supernatural. And you are, and it is awesome. And sometimes, a lot of you will think that, oh, that thought is, I'm crazy, or I'm not going to pay attention to that thought because, well, it's just outlandish, or, I could go on and on and on with a number of excuses of what not to listen to your inner guide, but definitely use those numbers at this time, to pick up on the quiet, subtle messages that you're getting, and then, ask the universe for validation. Ask the universe to validate what messages that you're getting. Get a journal and write down the messages that you got. 3:04, I was in traffic and I saw the light turn from red to green. As I looked over, I saw this billiard, and I looked up, and above this awning was this 00, and oh my God, it was this psalm, or this quote, or I saw this actress I like from da-da-da-da, and this movie really made me feel like, so, there's messages for you constantly that are trying to show you the way in which to act. We as human creatures tend to stay in our created paths because, well, it's comfortable. Even if it's cold or hurtful or not even really comfortable per se, it's comfortable because it's known. And we don't generally like to go out and, carve a new path unless, we're forced to, or yada yada. There are some of us that are very much ambitious, that are filled with ambition, and they do carve many paths. But I just know that Pisces, you're very kind, compassionate souls, and you just need to be the compassion that you give to others, have for yourself, my dears. So this is shit, I woke up, and that means that you're not feeling great, in your experience. You're like, shit, I woke up, you got to do it again. It's asking you to rewrite your story, reprogram your life by reprogramming your old story. And the subconscious speaks in right before bed, right before we're to fall asleep. There's this time frame, and you can definitely research it on Google. Different beta waves or alpha waves, I don't remember the exact one, that if you put into these channels right before you're falling asleep, if you put an idea in, something that you dream of that you want to occur, it will reverberate into your experience. And there are other ways that you can retrain your subconscious. Affirmations, saying them over and over and over and over and over with disciplined action. That means that you say them at the same time every day, until you believe them, and then you keep going. There are ways to reprogram our subconscious so that we're not just at the whim of these underlying childhood traumas that are now into our motivational scope, which dictate our motives and why we do things, and it's all been written by somebody else. Somebody programmed us, and we didn't want to be programmed, but that's just the way it is. We're all programmed humans. And unless we take the bull by the horns and reprogram it the way we want it. Ask for your needs to be met, Pisces. God and the angels can come to your aid only if you make a free will choice to be helped. And it begins with asking. It doesn't matter how you ask God for help, but only that you do. The same holds true with clearly asking other people to assist you. So ask for your needs to be met. All right? Focus on your priorities, Pisces. Where you put your focus is where you receive your outcome. Your priorities are calling to you, which may produce a feeling of anxiety unless you give them the time and attention they and you deserve. Even a small amount of time devoted to your priorities will help you feel better and more confident. All right, that's beautiful. And then let go of guilt. When you allow your light to shine brightly, you inspire others. Forgive yourself for what you think you've done or not done, and trust that God loves you unconditionally for who you are. Learn and grow from past mistakes instead of berating yourself for them. You have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms. That is what you will attract for yourself and others. Our words are spells. So that is why when you say them, when you think them, it's putting out this beam into your field of energy, and it's broadcasting to those like vibrational matches, and then that's what you'll receive. So make sure you're talking to yourself well, and make sure you're thinking to yourself well. So, wow, this is awesome, Pisces. Star power has come out for you in the career and financial sector. You need engaging work that will let your talents shine. You are a natural actor and influencer. You attract fame and fortune. Star attractor. This is awesome. I love that for you. Star attractor. Whoa. These are flying off for you big time. Cutting ties. You may need to leave your current position and look for something better. Ending a job doesn't mean burning bridges. Go with grace. Cutting ties. Okay. So let me get one more for my Pisces. No, I guess you got them all, so, all right. That's just what. The bottom of the deck, many choices. You have options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. Pull a card for each option to see what's best. Ooh. Okay. So, let's get, I'm going to do the Celtic cross. Oh, for Pisces, my Pisces, Celtic cross, Pisces. I'm going to pull 10 cards for the Pisces. And in each position that the cards fall, there's a specific title for that position that I'm aware of. All right, Ace of Wands. I love this for you because, yes, it's about that burning inferno of motivation coming from your true passion, your true soul essence. And that's great for you, Pisces. You definitely are holding the flame of deep transformation, evolution, and regeneration. Okay, so the Eight of Pentacles here with the Knight of Wands. Very fast-moving energy, very, 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 very ambition-driven. Well, maybe not ambition, but work. You're very dedicated to work here. Now, the Knight of Wands is definitely an ambitious card, so that's where I got that. I just wanted to make sure I clarified and put it with the right energy. The Knight of Wands is a fire energy, Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. So this energy is very, very, very fast. The movement is fast. It's very spontaneous and full of gusto. You're being challenged by what you're holding on to here, the Four of Pentacles. And that reminds me of that card you just got about cutting ties. There's something that needs to be cut away, released, and let go of. Something. That's why you're being challenged by the Four of Pentacles, okay? At your foundation is this. This is the Eight of Pentacles, and this is that you know how to work. You know how to put the time and effort into something, and that you do it well. And crowning you is the Knight of Wands, which I've already discussed that energy. And, okay. So your recent past is the Nine of Wands, and that's about being guarded. That's about, it's a Sagittarian energy, but it's about, you know, having seen some shit and it left you, like, you know, frightened to go through shit. You don't want to experience that over again, you know. And then in your incoming energies is the Nine. So that's those came out together. 2 nines. The Nine of Wands and then the Nine of Cups. This is about wish. What are you wishing for? This is about having your wishes fulfilled, the Nine of Cups. You're really thinking about things that you want. There's a freedom that comes from that. But wow, another underlying 9. It's a 9. But there's also stress involved, right? Because this is underlying. That's 3 nines. It's telling me that you need to allow the stress and the worry to dissipate because it is coming into harm. It's harming your wishes. It's harming your wish fulfillment. It's harming it. It's causing you to stay tightly grasped to some form of energy or situation or person or whatever it means for you. With the Four of Pentacles, you're holding on to something that you need to let go of so that you may bring your blessings into reality, because you're missing your blessings this way. All right, there's some strategy that needs to be deployed. Think more about planning. Make the decision, though, here. The Lovers is a decision, and the Seven of Swords. This is about planning, okay? Because this person is taking these swords to prevent the war. They're, quote-unquote, stealing, but they're doing it because they don't want the war to happen. So that's about being strategic, and that's about doing something that hasn't been done before. Staying true to your authentic, you know, knowing. And then the Lovers could either be obviously about you and another person in a relationship, but it's also a card of choice. And I believe that because the way the theme has been going so far about cutting ties, that you're holding on too tightly to this pentacle, you know, the Four of Pentacles, that you need to make the choice and to move in your authenticity here. Yeah, all right. So the Six of Swords is your potential outcome, which is great, because this is exactly what you're being guided to do, which is releasing something and going to calmer waters. The Six of Swords is about a transition through over water, but it's leaving something stressful, something something chaotic, and going to a more peaceful shore. And then underlying that is the star. Is the star. Your dreams, your healing. It's beautiful. It's an Aquarius energy. I love that for you, Pisces. Oh, and underlying that is the Empress, which is the ultimate receiver of love, the ultimate feminine energy. But it doesn't have to be feminine. It doesn't have to be that gender-wise. It's just about energy. But that's great. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful outcome for you, as long as you make the right choice for yourself and strategically do what hasn't been done before. Don't stand in other people's expectations of you. Screw all that. It's your life. You get one, and you need to be able to do it as what your heart pleases. Follow your heart, Pisces. What's the T for Pisces? I'm going to get some. Okay, so wasting time has come out here. Yeah, you're keeping yourself limited by keeping yourself stuck by not making decisions, okay? You need to make some decisions here, Pisces. You need to be more pro-Pisces in your experience, all right? Yeah, look at this. It's like same shit same shit, different day. So that tells me that this glamour, or this not glamour, but this kind of zest for life is dimming. You know, it says you're being bullied online, or there has been suffering from it. Cyberbully. That's no good. And then clout hungry. Says anything, does anything, makes shit up, is dramatic. So there's this energy. Maybe that's the energy you need to cut out of your experience. You know, it'll be different for all of you. And then, you know, kissing ass is at the bottom of the deck. Maybe for some of you, you know, this person was an important person in your life. And so you just, you know, you stayed having them in your energy, and you were like, you know, kissed their ass because you didn't want to get bullied. Or, you know, that's just one example of how this could go. It could go many ways. So take what resonates for you specifically, please. Yeah, so definitely jump on the idea of letting shit go. Really do a, you know, take note of what's important to you. It's like taking an audit of where you stand, what your values are, and what is your trajectory. And when you do this, you will realign yourself with what it is that you really want for yourself, and what makes you happy, what lights you up, what makes you feel good. Those are the things that you should go after, and then make a list of priorities, and then slowly but surely work on them. And don't be disgruntled if they don't happen right away. Like, give it some time. So it says you've got muddled, unclear thinking. But this is great. Pleasure with a close friend. Maybe you could find somebody you confide in. Maybe you can find somebody that you can trust that you confide in. And, you know, when you bounce an idea off somebody else's head, you know, two heads are better than one for sure. Someone working against you. Shit, with the rat here. I hate this card. But there's somebody working against you behind your back. I'm sorry to say that. But yeah, so you've got the divine on your side, and telepathy. Telepathy. So strong emotion, passionate love or hate here with the fire. And you were crowned by the Knight of Wands, and that is a very, very big fiery energy. So there's high emotion here. Dealings or relationship with a man with blonde, gray, or white hair. Okay, for some of you. A wish is granted with the wishbone. Excuse me. And lastly is the casket. Someone going out of your life or the end of a situation. And that is awesome because it brings the back into that cutting ties guide. You really should do that audit of yourself, realign with what it is now that you're finding your truth and your authenticity from. And anything that doesn't help in that arena, it's gone. That's how you can choose what to leave and what to keep, you know? And this is the end of 2023. The years just keep going by faster and faster. So let's get this done. You know, let's really get started and gear up for you. So here we go with the new moon in Capricorn, new moon in Leo. Confidence is your key to success. Pisces, please think good on yourself. Please raise the bar for your standards and for your self-esteem, because you don't see yourself like others see you. So your perception of what so-and-so or this one or that one thinks of you is skewed. It's not real. Not to mention, it doesn't matter, okay? What matters is your perception of you, how you see yourself, how you feel about yourself. Anybody that puts you down or takes away from your good feelings, they're done, son. I don't care if they're family. I don't care if you've known them 25 years. It doesn't matter. You don't owe anybody any loyalty except yourself. That's true. It's not selfish to be mindful and action-based upon your own well-being. In fact, it's what's guided. It's what's necessary for you to have a well-dignified life. And you don't owe anybody a damn thing. You don't. Your hard work is paying off. So don't waste more time. Really, 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 when you are in the arena of things that light you up, all of a sudden your energy reserves quadruple, you know? And another new moon. You got 3 new moons here. A new romantic cycle begins. Once you cut out this crap that's holding you back, your life is going to propel forward in ways that you can't even imagine. And you're going to be so happy. And you really should let yourself off the hook for whatever it is, whoever I'm talking to. Stop conforming to these ways to appease others, or because you don't like yourself, because you don't forgive yourself, or you feel like you're, you know, backed into a corner and there's no other way. Whatever it is, the self-limiting thoughts and beliefs that you're telling yourself, kick those to the curb, man, because there's a beautiful life just waiting for you to adapt to it for you. And I'm really, really excited to see the changes that you'll make for you. Please leave comments about it. I would love to know what's going on with you guys. And hit that like button. And remember what I said about being a subscriber so that you could be able to receive my beautiful giveaway. And I just really want you to hear these messages, so I would love it if you come back. Take care, Pisces. Be well.